was born October 20th, 1945 in Stratford, Ontario, and I spent a large part of my life in Stratford. Stratford is an amazing place to me, really, because I've had enormous advantages, I think, living in Stratford as a young person. I had a very normal life as a younger person. My mother and I spent a lot of time together. My father was a railroad person, and I had a lot of musical experience, and I was fortunate enough to have my grandparents living in the same area. So Stratford, to me, and still to this very day, is a very dear place, particularly because of the theater and because of musical experience, the people I met through the theater. I'm a very, very fortunate person. Just the people alone that I've met, and people will give me a funny look sometimes when I talk about who I've met. They'll say, how could you have ever met like Louis Armstrong, or how could you have ever met? Well, that just was our work. We met people all the time. And for that reason, I think I'm not really fearful of people. I'm a little shy myself. Perhaps even doing this right now is a little difficult because talking about myself is nothing like my own life experiences. I was very lucky to have been in the theater as a young person. And unassumingly, too, I just fall into and out of things, too. I probably could have stayed being an actor for my whole life, but in my middle teens, I decided that I'd be a musical performer instead of just being an actor all the time. But I have returned to acting. I've never really stopped being a musician. All in all, my life has been marvelous. I've known some marvelous people, and I've been very, very fortunate. The acting career began because I had already been involved in theater. My very first job was an usher at a movie theater. And then I was fortunate enough to get a job around 15 years of age at the Stratford Festival Theatre through a contact in our family, but that was sort of the way it was anyway in Stratford. It was a summer job. And another fellow and I happened to be in the right place at the right time. They're looking for additional people to be in the Scottish play with Christopher Plummer and Kate Reid. And we just were there, and we were available. We worked front of the house, back of the house. I worked as a musician playing fanfares at the same time. And we were just taken into the family of actors. I'm 65, and I've been retired a very few years because I came here with my ex-wife, who's now my ex-wife. I'm now a single man again. I retired from the transit company in Owen Sound because my wife wanted to come here as a mail carrier, which she still is to the present day. I'm in Elliott Lake because I'm tying up loose ends in a divorce, separation. I'm just sort of biding my time. I have a share in my retirement money, and I'm just sort of in the air until sometime I may leave. I'm a transient, essentially. It's not a whole lot different than being a musician. I live at the hotel. I have friends here. But I've always been rather on the road. I'm on the road, and I have interests that are on the road. And I fit well in any part of the culture. I could go to Toronto. I could live in Montreal. I like the adventure, too, of being on the road. I've traveled a lot. So I'm not really retired. I'm just, I'm on the road. So that's it. That's pretty well what I do.